Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty Nomad. Today I'm going to take you through my skincare journey using the Biotherm Wonder Mud Skin Best Mask. I've used this product for over the course of about a week, 8 days, and I'm just going to walk you through what it looked like after the first application, and then today I've used it for the final time. I used it 3 times in total, so today was like the second time I filmed, and yeah, just kind of talk you through the results and tell you what I think of it. As always, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a subscribe and share it with all your friends. And let's get right into what this mask did for my skin. I have nothing on my skin. I've just cleansed it with some just water. I just got a little sample size from the woman at the Biotherm counter. Basically, she explained to me that this product is really great for someone who doesn't necessarily have a oily or combination skin. I have a drier skin, but you still want to kind of draw out all those impurities and like clogged pores. And I find a lot of like clays and muds are really good for oily skin, but don't really address the same problem on a dry skin. So basically it says that you apply it twice a week with dry fingers on a clean face, avoiding eyes and lips. Leave it for 3 minutes before rinsing in circular motions to exfoliate. It's an oxygenating, resurfacing mask with algae extract. And I think that's the big thing with Biotherm. Like all the stuff from their line comes from like this life plankton essence. So it's like seaweed and algae based, which is really, really good for the skin. Maybe a feature of this mud that makes it good for dry skin is that apparently it doesn't completely dry like you find with like traditional mud and clay masks. So let's see if this works a bit better. And there's my skin all cleaned up with makeup on. I found that Wonder Mud tingled a little bit, and when I was exfoliating it and like washing my face, I could feel a tiny bit of very soft grit, so it wasn't scratching the skin. I've only used it once, and while my skin feels quite fresh and glowy at the moment, I think if you look really close, it hasn't declogged my pores completely. So I'm gonna try it for the rest of the week and give you a little bit of an update and let you know how that works out on my skin. Hey guys, so it's been about 8 days since I first filmed with this little Wonder Mud, and I've used it once since, so that's twice, because on the instructions it says use no more than twice a week, and today's the 8th day, so I'm gonna count this as the next week. In the time since I filmed the last tutorial, my skin has had a few ups and downs, as you can see, but I have to say that the congestion that I was still seeing at the end of when I filmed the first video, that's really dissipated. It has a really nice smell, and it doesn't sting or anything when it's going on, which is good, because sometimes when I've used detoxing like mud masks, I feel the tingle. I definitely feel it with the Glam Glow. Okay, take that back. It's starting to tingle now. I think it did this the last time I used it as well, but it's not an unpleasant tingling. It's just sort of mild. So you just want to contour your nose right down the center with this. Go in a really straight line so it reflects the light. It's very like Shrek chic. Oh, I was kind of worrying what I would do for a Halloween costume here in Serbia, and I guess this could be it. I could be Shrek. Little bits of it are already starting to dry. It says only leave on for 3 minutes, but I found last time I had to leave it on for longer than that. In fact, you know what? I'll time it today. I noticed this last time. Even after I washed it off, do you see like a light bit of sparkle there on my hand? It left this like sparkly glow on my skin. Yeah, I have this like gorgeous green highlight going on at the moment. Let me whack on a timer. We'll see if it's actually dry or ready to go in 3 minutes. Another minute and 15 seconds to go. I'll just play around on my Instagram while I wait. If you haven't already checked me out, my Instagram handle is Beauty Nomad. Oh, my timer's done already. But let me just talk you through this. It's beauty_nomad, and that's what my little feed looks like. So I have a lot of travel photos, makeup photos, and like little mini tutorials, but if you want to see the whole thing, then you've come to the right place on YouTube. Please check me out. It's sort of, it's tightened a little bit. It's like if I smile and stuff, you can see that it kind of does this like crepey thing. So I'll be right back. Okay, in an attempt to keep this as live as humanly possible, I literally just washed my face. There's still water on it. And you'll notice I'm not rubbing my face with the towel either. I think that would just damage and pull the skin a lot as well. So just a little pat. Well, it certainly feels very, very soft and very, very smooth. I'm just gonna go ahead and moisturize now. I just use a Neutrogena, very, very plain, oil-free, scent-free, everything free. It's just a regular old moisturizer with an SPF of 30. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup, and just for consistency's sake, I'll do a very similar look to what I did the previous time that I used the mask, and we can just kind of compare side by side and see how the whole thing turned out. I'm sorry, but you gotta love the work that this NARS Radiant Tinted moisturizer does. Like, it has given me a glow. But I mean, obviously we're working on a good surface, so getting your skin right underneath will really, really help, like smoother application and stuff. When I've put this on in the past and I still have a lot of congestion on my skin, you see the texture. Despite it being so glowy, you see texture. And overall, I'd give this product a thumbs up, but I would say it isn't you know, if you're looking for something that's gonna like pull your skin inside and out, there are other products on the market that I've used that do that. This is quite gentle, so I'd say this is really good for someone with maybe more of a sensitive skin, or someone who doesn't have too much of a problematic skin and they're not really looking to give it like a 1-2 punch and like pull everything out of it. This might be great for like a maintenance treatment if your skin tends to kind of get congested and you don't want to use something so harsh all the time. This is something kind of a little bit more gentle, but it does do the job. I know that algae and anything that like comes from under the water with like life plankton and things like that, they really do feed the skin. They're really, really nourishing. I'm just trying to mimic what I did in the last time I used the mask. So that's it. It's really easy. I have a whole other detailed video on how I did that look. So just look out for that, and I'll post a little link at the end of this video and down in the description box, so you can find that step by step. So there you have it. This wasn't really about a makeup tutorial. This was more how my skin reacted to the Wonder Mud Skin Vest Mask from Biotherm. Yeah, so I recommend this for people who are looking for a more gentle sort of detox. Definitely recommend it to people with drier skin tones, because it's often hard to find a clay mask that works for a drier skin. Overall, I would say that it worked, but it's not a kind of mask that pulls your skin inside out and, you know, like wham bam, like gives you the results right away. I've used this over the course of about a week, and I've liked it because I think that that sort of gentle approach suits my skin. I think my skin is it's pretty resilient skin, but I think it's become sensitized over time to a lot of products. So I try to be as gentle with it as possible. And also I try to use as many natural ingredients as I can. So because my skin is used to like kind of a diet of like rosehip oil and things like that and unscented products, I didn't want to go in with something heavy duty, and my skin responded very beautifully to this. So I think that with continued use, especially over the course of like a month or something, this would be great. And I think it would be a great thing that I could use as like maintenance. So I wouldn't wait till my skin is totally congested and pissed off at me from using a lot of makeup and then expect this to turn it inside out and clear that out. I think that would be more the job of like a facialist going and steaming and doing extractions and stuff, but this is great for sort of like preventative measures and keeping it clear before that. All right, I'll do a little comparison to my video from last week and some zoom in on the skin there compared to the skin now, so you can kind of really assess you know, the final results. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please don't forget to give me a subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share it with all your friends, and I'll catch you in my next video. Ciao for now. Bye.